Hello guys, welcome back to my channel Investment Pro. Today we are taking a look into Lucid Institutional Holdings and comparing them with other EVs such as Tesla, Ford, NIO and so on to see if it makes sense to invest into Lucid or not. I'm going to use Nasdaq data for this video, and this data may not be up to date, and anything I say should not be considered as a financial advice by any means. I want to disclose I'm long on Lucid and have invested in them since CCIV days. So let's take a look into Lucid Institutional Holdings. And before I do that, I would appreciate it if you can hit the like button and consider subscribing to my channel. I would really appreciate it. As per the Nasdaq data ending September 30th, 2021, Lucid has almost 69% of institutions invested in it. Let's take a deeper look and see who is invested into it. From this data, we can see that total shares outstanding is currently at 1.6 million. We also have a section that tells us active positions in Lucid. So we can see there's an increase in active positions. Active positions is currently at 194. We also have decreased positions, 79. Overall total institutional shares is currently at 319. So let's take a deeper look. So we can see PIF is at the very top, who has invested heavily into Lucid. We all know that PIF owns 62.72% of Lucid, and that explains why they are at the very top. We also have other institutions invested into Lucid. We can see Vanguard is at the second most invested into Lucid. We have Franklin Resources, we have Blackstone and BlackRock. So let's see the new positions in Lucid. So we can see that PIF had increased their positions ending at the in the past quarter. So we can also see there's new positions from Vanguard, we have new positions from Blackstone and so on. So let's see the decreased position just to get an idea who had sold their positions in Lucid. So I'm just sorting it out. Oh, we can see that we have Citadel Advisors who had sold their there's a change in position. They sold, it looks like this, they sold their 22.77% of their stake in Lucid stocks. So let's compare this data with the Tesla, Ford and NIOs so that we have so we can get a good idea, about institutions where the money is flowing, right? So we know that in Lucid, institutional ownership is currently at 69%. So let's compare that with the Tesla. So in Tesla, if you compare that, Tesla is currently at 42.05%. Let's see who's invested into Tesla. So the highest ownership is from Vanguard Group, and then the second one is BlackRock. So is almost similar to what we saw in Lucid. So let's compare that with Ford. So if you go back to the Ford, so we can see like in Lucid we have 69% of institutional ownership. In Tesla we have 42, I guess, I believe. Let me see, double check. So 42, and then if you compare that with the Ford, so Ford is currently at 52.96%, is really a good amount in compared to Tesla, right? And let's take a look, deeper look, who's highly invested into which institutional has high stake in Lucid in Ford stocks. So we can see we have same names, Vanguard Group, BlackRock and so on. So yeah, if you compare Lucid, Tesla and Ford, the institutional invested, they're the top tier institutions are invested in them. So let's compare it with NIO. So let me go up. So if you compare it with NIO, so NIO has around 36%, 35.68% percentage of institutional ownership. So if you compare that with Lucid, we can easily see that institutions are heavily invested into Lucid in compared to NIO, in compared to Ford, in compared to Tesla. So in my opinion, I'm looking at these institutions. They're big giant institutions, where the money is flowing, so I can easily compare between these other EVs. I can see, the money is going into Lucid. There's a high bets on Lucid. They have their own manufacturing facilities in Arizona. They're already delivering the cars. They have a target of 520 cars to be delivered by the end of 2021. And at the same time, during their quarterly release, the last quarterly release earnings, they discussed that they only have over 17,000 of reservations in hand, which they're gonna deliver. So guys, again, as I said, I'm long on Lucid, and if I look into my position, I'm holding around 1756 shares of Lucid. So I'm invested into this since CCIV days, and my cost base is really, really good, 14.77 cents, and I'm currently up during this day, during this red time, I'm still up 156%. So I'm really, really bullish on Lucid. And I think they have a product. They have a nice product, and they are really a competitor to Tesla and other EVs. Yeah. So guys, let me know your thoughts about Lucid. If you're invested into Lucid, and what are your thoughts about the if you compare the institutional ownership against other EVs? Let me know your thoughts. All right, guys. Thank you very much for your time watching this video, and again, I would really appreciate if you can consider subscribing and hitting the like button. Alright guys, see you in next video. Take care. Bye.